worship when we get together. He said, David is picturing stuff in his mind. He's being like Jesus. You know, Jesus spoke in parables. David is speaking in parables in a sense. He said, it's just like the dew of Hermon. He said, as the dew that descended upon the mountains of Zion, he said, oh, I need you to do this. First, before I get to that last part of that verse. He said, all of us have seen the mountains of Hermon. He said, you know, in the morning time, he said, he said, remember how green it is, and you see all that dew, that morning dew on all that green foliage and everything, the dew on the flowers. He said, there's so much dew, if you go over there and roll around there, you'll be soaking wet. He said, that's what corporate worship is. That's what unity is. That's what getting on one accord is. That's the order of God. To where when we so in tune and so connected with one another, to where it's not just me that done got all sweaty and messed up, my makeup and the hair done went everywhere, but it's as though every one of us, think about it. The Bible said on the day of Pentecost, it said when the brothers and sisters come up out of that room, the Bible said every one of them come running up out of there, and everybody looked at all of them, and they said, look, all of them must be drunk. All of them suffering the effects of the same old thing. When we can get together and God show up in the midst of us, and all of us walk up out of here, and we all affected by the same God in the same way, that's when God will look down and say, I found them to be on one accord. Therefore, I decide to jump down in the midst of them.
Yes.
I don't know about you, but this is going to be good. Look at what he said. He said it's just like the dew of Hermon, as the dew that descended upon the Mount of Zion. Look at what he said. He says, for there. Somebody say there.
There.
He said, that's where the Lord commanded the blessing.
Yes.
Where?
There.
He said, that's where I command my blessing. Well, that's the place where I show up.
Yes.
What place he talking about?
Everything.
Verse 1. How good and pleasant it is when brethren dwell together